Welcome Aquarius, it's July 2017, Dadhichi here from astrology.com.au. You know, there's a powerhouse of energy right now in your sixth house with the combination of Mercury, the Sun and Mars, indicating a real vibrant, if not combative environment in your workplace now. The people that you're dealing with, your co-workers, people that actually work for you or under you, may become belligerent, the communication may not go all that smoothly, so you've got to be extremely careful how you tread, at least in the first part of the month. We see there the additional opposition from the planet Pluto in the 12th house of hidden enemies. So don't assume that having power over other people is an indication that you've actually won the war. You need to really keep your wits about you, as I said, particularly in this domain of your life. The transition of Mercury to the 7th house of your horoscope is a welcome change, pardon me, with a shift there to the relationship side of your life. And we see also, just after that, on the 9th, a full moon taking place in that 12th house of hidden secrets, hidden enemies, low-key activities. The moon for you is ruling the 6th house of enemies, so, pardon me, it may well be that some of the people you trust are not actually as trustworthy as you think. Mind you, sometimes we're undermined not through commission but by omission. Sometimes we lose not because someone is malicious or intentionally does something to hurt us or to cause us loss, but their actions may be unconscious. They may do or say things that impact upon us. And they're the sorts of things, especially in this first part of July, that you need to be very, very mindful of. We see some interesting aspects to your ruling planet Uranus this month. The first three of them on the 5th, 18th and 21st are not easy. Mercury squaring your ruler, Mars squaring your ruler, and the Sun. These three planets in that 6th house causing a lot of communications problems, as Mercury is the communications ruler really, but your ruling planet is in that 3rd house, which is the natural house of communication. So that's going to be very, very challenging for you. There is good news on the horizon. Firstly, the new moon taking place in the 7th house, which is not only your most intimate relationships, but relationships with others generally. New moon showing a new phase, a new opportunity to reconnect. Maybe this is a time when you will overcome some of those difficulties that we're seeing there. And as well, that takes place on the 24th, that new moon, just preceding the favourable aspect of Mercury to your ruler, the trine aspect on the 25th, and then a lovely sextile aspect from Venus, your luckiest planet, to your ruler on the 30th. Sounds like the good stuff is happening a little later than you had anticipated, but as I say, better late than never. Your career planet Mars is in that 6th house. That's the one we talked about at the beginning. 6th house is what we call a growing house, a house where things may function slowly. And of course, too, Mars is debilitated in the sign of Cancer in this area. So you're probably struggling to get your work finished this month, to get the cooperation of others. As I said at the outset, let's take that example, cooperation. It's not that someone may purposely not cooperate with you. Maybe they've got a full in tray right now and they just can't make time. The fact that they can't, however, undermines you because you're not able to finish your work or you're struggling in some aspect of your work. By the way, this area of the horoscope relates to your health, so you may be struggling with some aspect of your health as well. right now. The Sun and Mars combination is often indicative of an overacidic condition, some inflammation, infection. So you need to be careful to watch your health this month while these planets are also occupying this part of your horoscope. Let's take a look there at the dates again, just towards the end of the month. There is another aspect I wanted to talk to you about regarding your work, and that's the Mars we're talking about now, is the fact that it transits out of this sector into Leo on the 20th. Now that's going to bring with it some challenges in your personal relationships. You may find that your partner's become a lot more motivated. That may also be at cross purposes to what you're hoping to achieve. So yeah, a lot more communication is necessary. Fortunately, Mercury is there. Mercury moves into Leo on the 6th. Earlier in the month, you should commence those discussions to clarify any misunderstandings in the first week of the month, rather than leaving them to the latter part of the month, as we've seen, because that could spell big problems, you know, by not really resolving the issues earlier. You know, you can find out more about this at astrology.com.au. We've got a more detailed textual analysis, a chronological overview of the transits that are happening, daily readings to help as an adjunct to that, and contextually the yearly readings. We've also got a lot of free psychic material there, tools for you to use, and naturally if you want to have a more detailed reading, myself or some of the other practitioners that are affiliated with us, more than happy to help you. Till next month, take care. Hope that's been of help. Bye bye for now.